Konnichiwa. Right. Okay. It's pretty much spot on. Greetings, brother. As we await the rest of our beloved Japonaita. Doesn't have to be perfect, just needs to be good enough that it doesn't trigger my autism. Right. You're all the people to fire in for another glorious episode of A Painting Goo. It's not bad. Not gonna lie, there's part of me that doesn't want to touch the fucking thing because I don't want to ruin it. It'd be like that. Okay. I am thinking of applying some gold to this awana. We shall see. Not much work left in this one. I don't want to overwork it because I have pretty much achieved what I set out to achieve. So, take a sip of the agua. As we prepare to descend into proper Painting Goo posture. Excellent. Another day, another smooth stool. Ugh. I am still sore from the workout I did the other day. Oh, fuck. Wrecked myself. Feels good. Feels good. Right. Hideo is less than glorious. Night shift bitched out last night too. Shit, do you have to do the night shift because they bitched out? So you're on the night shift now? Or like, have you just got a load of work today because night shift bitched out? What's the result of night shift bitching out on you? Let me see. I know I have gold here somewhere. Gold light. Gold light. Whoa, jeez. Fucking puked all over the place. All right, well, I guess I'm using this one because I don't like wasting the goo. Wasting goo is blasphemous. It's a big no-no. Okay. The Japanites are taking extra long to fire in today. Looks like it's just you and me, brother. We do have a lurker. Is it Stabaroo? It's probably Stabaroo. Supposed to be doing a first aid course. He's still fucking listening to the goo in the background. Oh, you can't get them all. I missed. I will pick it up later. Hopefully I remember to. They were not present. They were not present last night. Now I am burdened with their work road on top of frozen Bursu. Frozen Busu. Fucking hell. Yeah, so I was right. Like they didn't do their job, so now you have to do their job as well as your own job. What a bunch of bitches. Okay. Get the tunes going. This weekend's going to be interesting. Iron Man Baru, welcome to Painting. How are you, brother? You well? Okay. Commence tunage. I think this painting is better. I am well at the gym. Oh, like, what do you mean this painting is better? Like, than the last one? Or, like, in general? Like, my... Be more specific. Thank you, though. It has turned out quite well. I'm investigating my Darksider. Which... It's about time. One of them lives not even 30 minutes away from work. Much a Shemu on his ancestors. Yeah, what a bitch.
Colors drip, they slide, they fall. Coffee drink now, fuel for more. My hands are messy, my mind's a zoo. Painting goo. Painting you, step, rant, light, goo, painting goo. Bitches wet, they drip, they fall.
Better technical theme, and this dark painting can be changed to in of light instead of darkness. Yeah. I'm shouting over the music. I've struggled with that lately. I'm struggling with a lot these days. There's a part of me that really likes doing the cartoony stuff, and then there's a part of me that like really likes the biblical grimdark shit. And obviously there's no reason I can't do both. A combination of the two would actually be quite funny. But yeah, I just cut the fuck loose with this one. I just had a vague idea in my head, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just do this. Like, and because it's big, I'm not struggling to like put details in. Everything's nice and big. It's like very liberating in a lot of ways. Like,
it speaks to you.
Wobbly has done the same. Start a mural with no idea how it would finish, and it turns out amazing. Yeah, like I've been doing that. Well, I've kind of been doing that like the whole time. You know, where it's like, you know, even with the map and the hat and stuff, like we do, like I have like a general goal in mind or something like that. But like the whole thing of just you just let it flow and just literally just turn yourself into a conduit of like whatever wants to come through, but don't completely get your ego out of the way. Like you still have kind of a vague idea of like, oh, I kind of like this stuff or whatever, like, and it's it felt like, yeah, like yesterday, like this just like I fucking vomited this out of my fucking brain in like 2 hours. Everybody was like, Jesus, like I step away for half an hour and I come back and like this thing's on the fucking page. It's like there was a lot of feeling in this one. There was like fuck all thinking in this and just a lot of feeling. Which, you know, a lot of people would probably agree that like that is what art is supposed to be, is just like it's supposed to just be a feeling. But of course there is like technical skill involved and tricks of the trade and all these things, but and I think it's all well and good to be funny, but similar to what Owen is doing with the whole, like, you know, his streams are hilarious. He's a comedian and stuff, but then he teaches piano and then he does the wizard slaying, and it's like the two totally different sides. You're like your yin and your yang, where it's like one is much more ordered, takes a lot more effort, is much more restrictive, but it's almost like a service-based thing. And I think that's what, like, you know, that's like your duty or your dharma or whatever you want to call it. Whereas the other one is just you, is just like will, you know, like thy will be done, where it's just like, well, what do I desire? What do I like? What do I have a frequency that connects to and all, like, and it's funny, like, you know, like I'm not religiously inclined. I don't adhere to any religious group or religious what would you call it, doctrine. However, I think as a result of like what I've experienced in life, I think I have like an experienced based, like, practical, instinctual understanding of all of this stuff, the light and the dark, and like the nomina and the phenomena, and like these things that I'm able to better articulate now because of the amount of information I've absorbed from people like better educated and better and more intelligent than me, and, like, you know, more experienced than me in that field. But every portion of my life up until now, like when I was doing the sign writing, when I was doing the welding, a lot of stuff I did post school, I was doing these things that like I was always big into dragons and hieroglyphs. So I was really big into dragons and hieroglyphs and like symbology and what an image says. I was always really big into what an image says. And I think that's why I'm into character design so much, because when you're designing a character, like, I think you're kind of designing like a fragment of yourself. If you don't include your own free will with flow, then it turns to chaos. Yeah, like you're dead right. It's a delicate balance of it's like surfing, it's like skating, it's like fighting. Like these art forms, what people describe, like what people think art is. A lot of people think because of the way things have gone the past, like what fucking 200 years or whatever, that art is like maths, where it's like this plus this equals this, you know. But it's not. There is an element of that to it, but like what it is at its core is a communication of a moment, like capturing lightning in a bottle. You're never going to hit the same wave twice. You're never going to hit the same left hook twice. You're never going to like, even if your signature move is like, an overhand right, you're never going to land it the same way. You're never going to land it at the same time in the fight. You're never going to land it with the, like, it's going to be different every time. And that's to me, I think people who understand that are like, when you become grateful for the unpredictability, when you accept that you don't know, you cannot know, you have to find out, you have to discover it, you can't know it. Um, I think I'll do the thorns in like an antique bronze or something because they'll look like bloody or so. Yeah, because like as if the gold has been tainted by bloodshed or something. Um, yeah, it's fascinating. The stuff that I've learned about myself, the stuff that I've learned about art, like where I'm at now and what I'm capable of doing. Like, man, I never thought I'd be like this. Like, I like the fact that I've done this a few times now where I've just gone Bleh! And I stand back and I'm like, fuck, that's actually pretty good. And it's important to be really honest with yourself as well, not just other people. You need to be really honest with yourself. And I am getting really good, and there's nothing wrong with saying that, especially when you put the effort in. Um, what was I gonna say there? Yeah, I've like it really does feel like a blessing. It really does feel like it feels like an adventure. It feels like it doesn't feel like a struggle anymore. It doesn't feel. Well, to be quite honest, like when I started doing the symmetricals, it didn't feel like a struggle. It felt like I was doing what I was made to do. But not your ego. Well, maybe it is your ego. There's a part of me that was like, oh, I'm not really a painter. I'm not really an artist. Like, I'm not a professional. Like, I'm not these things. And why am I not these things? Well, because I can't do an amazing oil painting, because I can't, design something that, like, somebody would spend, like, thousands of euros on or whatever, like that, And, like, there's stuff like that where, I put a price on a painting and I'd have people turn around to me and say that, like, dude, like you're selling yourself short. Like, you should be uh you should be charging like fucking, you know, double or triple what you're charging for what you're doing. And that there's a part of me that's like, but but it's not good enough. And I've experienced that before. I've experienced that before where I stopped trying to do um I stopped trying to do the comic book that I wanted to do, Redhead. I did like I did four watercolor panels, and then I stopped doing it because I was like, oh, I'm not good enough to do this yet. And that the only person telling me that is me. And it's really weird how shit like that works, where like it's you holding you back, nobody else, you know. And then trying to impart uh, that knowledge onto other people, like it only works for those who are willing to listen. I get very frustrated with that, especially when you're dealing with people that like you really care about. You're really frustrated with that. I suppose I do have a savior complex. Um, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I make the weapons gold and then keep the thorns? I'll do the thorns like copper or bronze or something. Because I don't want to do it all gold. Well, obviously, I'm not going to do it all gold, but like, you know what I mean? I'm thinking gold weapons, gold halo, gold pauldron, and then, oh, excuse me, like a dirty copper or dark bronze or something like. It's been so long since I used like some of the gouache I have. Antique bronze. Yeah, antique bronze. Yeah. I think it's good day, printer barrel. New painting is awesome. That flew out of you. Yeah, like everyone's talking about it. Like everyone's like, dude, like what's fuck? I kind of just cut loose. That like that video game I recently played, The Evil Within 2. That game affected me. It's about like it's not spoilers or anything, you know, because it's just the basic story. But it's about a detective or former detective, and he has to enter into a virtual realm, basically like the Matrix. You know, like they're literally like in baths with these things in the back of their head, like they enter like a digital subconscious matrix. And his daughter is being used as something they call the core. So basically, it's like they use a child's consciousness because children are like, you know, pure imagination still, and they're not like affected by reality. So they're using his daughter Lily as the central node to uh, to sustain this matrix, this digital construct, and throughout your adventures in this place trying to save your daughter, you come across something that looks fairly similar with the hood and so like it's a depiction. It's a like a an an evil version depiction of your wife who essentially did the same thing. She tried to go in and save the daughter, um, but like went mad in the process. And she takes the form of this like hooded figure dripping in white wax. The graphics are insane. The aesthetic is incredible looking. It's a beautiful looking game. Like it's a really good game to play as well. It's basically a mix of Dead Space and Resident Evil. Typical over the shoulder horror shooter. Um, but the story and the meaning of the game, the meaning of the narrative arc. Um, like, you know, there's parts where he like metaphorically descends into hell to face his fears. Um, but it spoke to me in a sense of like it kind of put up a mirror, and really it was like I cannot you can't save people. They have to save themselves. And I've struggled with that. Um, I found that hard to accept, but I think I'm getting there. I think I'm getting there. Um, right, we have new tunes. I'm gonna shut up, play new tunes. Has Stabaru-sama completed his homework? We shall see. Definitely closer to the vibe I was looking for. Definitely closer to the vibe I was looking for. I don't know if he's listening while he does his first aid thing, but that was first one's definitely closer to the vibe I was looking for. But like, you know, it wasn't really like didn't like it's kind of just like noisy, you know. But the vibe is definitely correct. Definitely does suit the name, Dark Halls, you know, like confusion, panic. So this one's just called Fear. Ooh, nice. He definitely understood the like, or yeah. That's good. Yeah. Much better. Little bit heavy on the like stereotypical horror music, like, or not horror soundtrack shit, but like way closer to what I was. Yeah, way closer. I really like that. The Angrish Timer. Cool painting. Domo arigato. The Angrish Timer for your comment. I'm glad you like the painting, dude. Okay, let's switch over to the antique bronze. We'll do the thorns. Okay, so that was fear. That's good. This one's called Cute and Cuddly Things. Okay, so fear's good. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So that hip here and that hip here. Should I like... give him some sort of like... give him some sort of chain amulet or something. Some sort of medallion hanging off it. The right idea, but that voice just sounds silly. Like that's just funny. It's the right idea. I like the orchestral shit. I like the vibe, but that voice is just making me laugh. That's nice. Again, the voice is kind of shit, but like the vibe's good. It's a bit... sounds like a mouse on helium. Stabber was going to be like, he's never happy. Like, some of the beats are savage. The vibe is definitely closer. But then parts like that sound kind of like silly. You know? Like a Looney Tune vibe. I like the beat. That was cool. Yeah, that's cool. What's that one called? Hey, Margie! Finders Keepers. Yeah, that just sounds like random shite. Like, you know, like I can understand how a certain prompt, like I can imagine AI being like, "Oh, you want scary?" and it's just like incoherent noise. Yeah, like that just sounds like shite. Like, you know, like yeah, fuck this. I'm just gonna do like a medallion or something. That's just annoying. How are we looking? Yeah, okay. Let me make up a symbol so nobody's like offended. Why did you put my religious symbol on the medallion? I like that. his homework is being graded. Yeah, it's definitely not shy, and he don't know. He definitely got the vibe right. But like, yeah, some of it's just like doesn't hit hard. Like that works, but sure, like that's just techno, you know. But the start of this one was good. The Fear one was good. So what? The second one and the last one were like pretty cool. Expanse of Eternity and Fear. Like Finders Keepers was shit. It just sounded like noise. Cute and Cuddly Things had some good bits in it. So yeah, uh, C minus. How many? 3. Trash Can Monster. Squeaky Chain Factory. Pulse for the first 2 are hilarious. Oh. Right, so these ones are Printer Bear's Doom Eternal style ones. It's nice, but like I'm like waiting for it to kick in. It's chill though. It's chill in a scary way. It's definitely got that creep vibe to it. But I keep feeling like it's gonna kick in, and it hasn't kicked in yet. I had a feeling. I had a feeling it was one of those where it's like, yeah, it never drops. It just keeps going. Like one of the, like Tool. Like some of Tool's songs are just like edgecore. It's like, you're never gonna get there. I'm gonna get you as close as possible, and then just pull back. Like, it is. It's meditative. It's good. Like, I get annoyed by stuff like that though, where like, and I'm not saying this is annoying me, but you know, like those songs that never drop and feel like they should. I'm like, where's the drop? Like, yeah, but that was good. That was like you could use that as like an intermediary, like an intermission that leads into another song, you know? So what's this one called? Squeaky Chain Factory. Edgecore, inspired by my new band. My new band, Bands. Blower Belt. Oh, Blower Belt is hilarious. I'm just working on the Blower Belt, giggity. Brought to you, was it like, what's that thing called where it's like the, what's it fucking called? Like not the licensing, the fucking, the label. You call the label, the label, the label that fucking, Blower Belt is on is, called Oy Vey. I have to go in a minute. I have art class in 5. Yeah, well, go enjoy art class, Margie. Painting Goo will be here when you return. Well, I don't mean I'll still be live when you get back. I probably won't. Maybe I will, I don't know. That's what watching on replay is all about. That's nice. That's the shit. Yeah. Bye, Margie. Oive record. We record everything. It's all on the books. Especially the stuff you don't want to be on the books. That was nice. Yeah, that last one had some nice drops in it. Now the only thing Printer Bear stuff is missing is the more kind of like, it's weird. It's like I'm trying to figure out what I like, what I want as well. Is like almost like a blend of like Combi Christ and Sleep Token maybe, or something like, fucking that kind of like, it's like like really really angelic, like, but not angelic as in beautiful, but like kind of creepy, like foreboding, like, and then just like horrible grungy lows. Because like I really like Sleep Token, but they're kind of like mainstream poppy a lot of the time, and they don't do enough of the like dark stuff. Like, I suppose I'm a bit of a fucking what would be like, not a diva, that's not the right term. Fucking like a critic, like hard to please or something, like a Because even when I really, 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 really like a band, like say fucking Shadow of Intent, I really like their stuff. But it's mainly just the song fucking Flying the Black Flag that I'm like really fucking into. There's a few other ones that are really good. But there's just something about the song Flying the Black Flag that is just fucking savage. And it's the same with other ones like fucking Spirit Box. Um Holy Roller is just like fucking savage. But then there's other tunes by then that I'm like, meh, like whatever. So it's like that with music, and it's like that with fucking everything, isn't it? It's like there's ones that you're just like, yeah, that's it, that's the vibe. And then there's other ones where you're like, there's parts of it I like, but then there's parts of it I don't like. I think what's really cool about the whole AI thing is like it's not like it's not like I'm offending, not that I would really care, to be honest with you, but it's not like I'm judging your uh, ability to produce music, because it's the AI producing the music. You're just like prompting it and shit and telling it what to change and telling it what to do and stuff. So, like, what am I critiquing? Your ability to talk to a computer, like, Um, uh, Emmanuel Summer. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna stick on a playlist because I need to pee, and then when I get back, I'm gonna do the phrase of the day. But yeah, some of them were like they were way closer. They were way closer. What was I was saying yesterday about the other stuff? It's like it's too happy, it's too joyful, it's too nice. They were way closer, way closer. I haven't played this yet. I don't think. Stabaru's techno playlist. Oh god, I really need to pee. Oh my god, there's 40 songs on this. Glorious. Oh jeez.
Feel the night, feel the sound. Ooh yeah, let it lift you now. So high, so high. Move your body, move your soul. Let it take control. Lift me higher, higher. Lift me up, take me higher, higher. Heart is strong, rhythm flows. Oh, let it go in the light. Let it go, shining bright. Let it show. Feel the fire. Let it grow. Feel the fire. Let it grow. Lift me up,
Ugh.
lift me higher.
Whew.
Lift me up.
way too mainstream gay for me. Sorry. I think Stabaroo is like accidentally self-reporting with some of these songs. Oh, Jesus. Like, he made this one a while ago. This was like a Dance of the Duduk. And this is pretty fucking dark and creepy, but still like something that you can like vibe to, you know? Yeah, like this is deadly.
your body to the beat. Feel the fire, feel the heat. Feel the rhythm, oh, feel the rhythm, feel the rhythm, oh, feel the rhythm. Feel it now, feel it deep, feel the rhythm. Can't you see? Step by step, we rise up high. Ooh, come on, touch the sky. Baseline pumping in your soul. Let it take you, lose control.
Stabberoo's not gay, just Canadian. Despite what some of his song selections may grant you the impression of.
Feel the rhythm, feel it now, feel it deep,
Feel it now, feel it deep. Oh, what was that one called? Yeah, feel the rhythm. Feel it now, feel it deep. Yeah, nah, nigga. Oh, jeez. Stabberoo has some gay to pay away. Not exactly the vibe I'm feeling right now. I'm painting an angel fucking slayer thing. Trancing escapade. It's fucking. This one's called Somebody Getting Pregnant. Somebody getting pregnant to this bit. Oh, he's gas. Oh, I fucking love him. Jesus Christ. Oh, forgot to do the phrase of the day. I can't really make any judgments on gayness today. I'm currently baking sourdough. Quite feminine. Yeah, like you can't really bake anything and be like, I'm a man, you know. Unless it's Jews. Unless it's Jews. Right. Quick sip of my big baby beaker. Oh, fuck. It's time for today's phrase of the day. With the help of my feathery friend, Tobias? Tobias Speakus. With a ding of my tiny donger, I crense your 30 fucking chi and a route to Fro Freery. As I announce today's phrase of the day, Tobias. Oh, fuck. We should just call him Tobias. Oh, fucking hell. Right, today's phrase of the day is as follows. Rife is a simper. The riving make it complicated. This is very true. This is very true. Life just is. People are fucked. Today's bonus Porak joker. What was the first thing the Olympic power lifter did when returning to Poland? Oh, excuse me. Oh. Sumimasen. What was the first thing the Olympic powerlifter did when returning to Poland with a gold medal? He had it bronzed. I'm sure somebody somewhere thinks that's hilarious, but I don't know enough about Polish culture to find that hilarious. I know people bronze shit, like, you know, like you'd have mothers like bronze their babies' booties or some shit like that, like, and by booty I mean like the little baby booties, not the baby's asses. That'd be pretty fucked. Like, you should take your toddler and just bronze the thing, make a bronze imprint of your baby's ass. That's like simultaneously exceedingly creepy and like fuck. Like, how would you'd have to make a mold first and then get that bronze. Like these psychopaths fucking dipping their babies' asses in molten bronze. Like, oh, fucking hell. Oh, God. Okay. What time is it? It's only 5:30. I'm not gonna do much more to this. I think it's pretty much done. I might put a bit of dark gold on the pauldron and shit. I definitely have enough left in it to like fill out the fucking the rest of the stream. But this fucker's pretty much done. Like I said at the start, I don't want to overdo it. Like, a good way of knowing that a painting or a creation is finished is if you start thinking, what else can I do? It's done. It's already done. Generally, is like a good rule to follow. Painting cuckoo, painting cuckoo. Painting cuckoo, painting cuckoo. Painting cuckoo, painting cuckoo. Not gonna lie, there's a part of me that feels like I might get a little obsessed with doing a lot of angel and demon shit for a while. There's just something about this vibe that I just really fucking like. I want to see Gabriel descend from the heavens and start slaying things that I would get sent to prison for slaying.
Log entries. Training run. Simulated war. Real ghosts. Buried names claw back from the dark. Past mistakes don't stay dead. They wait. Exile planet. Broken sky. Hatred learns to breathe. One name. Spoken like a curse. Wrath of Khan. Say it slow. Say it loud. Wrath of Khan. The past comes back. Burn you down, 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 down. Say it loud. Seti Alpha. Sand and bones. Children raised on blame. Evolution twisted. Faith replaced by rage. He takes the ship. He takes the weapon, turns creation into leverage. Genesis. In my hands. God switch. On or off. Choose the end. Blood is face, steel in veins. Two minds locked in a closing cage. No sensors is a confession. Think. Wait. Strike. Radiation hums. Door sealed shut. Logic over fear. A friend stands still. So others move forward. This is how legends end. Quiet. Certain.
What Stavro needs to do is mix this shit with some of the prompts I gave him. Because this shit's sick. Like, some of the songs he made on this playlist are fucking deadly. But I want them to be a bit more sinister, demonic.
Victory costs pay in flesh. The human will outlives
Like, this is fucking really close to the vibe I was talking about.
life.
It's sci-fi, it's kind of creepy, it's foreboding and dark, and it's like really heavy and shit. Like, this is almost it. Even if you just made more shit like this.
Wrath is gone. The lesson stays.
Printer Bear taking notes. More of this. Got it. Mental notes, because he's making sour bread. Like a fag. I fucking love sourdough. It's the only bread I buy now. Tiny legs.
Sinking in the mud of progress. Huge gut full of doubt. And planetary metrics. Beside and cross, near Globstein. Thinking sludge with 1,000 eyes. Scanning streets, scrolling minds. No signal back, just noise and lies. We listened hard. We waited long. Static answers. Something's wrong. Is this intelligence or just a scream? Do they think at all or only dream? Finger on the trigger, judgment in place.
To glass the place, or not to glass the place.
City's looking like a dying machine. Endless talk, but nothing means. Wars for symbols, gods for sale. Empty pride in a carbon jail. Smear globstein bubbles thinks it through, runs the odds and under skew, pin legs eyes, looks to the sky, still no proof they're self-aware. We came in peace, we stayed too long. All this power wasted wrong. Is this intelligence or just a scream? Do they build or only consume and bleed? Finger on the trigger, judgment in place. To glass the place, or not to glass the place. It's not a river. It is a battlefield. And once again, they are coming. From broken light and shattered years, a signal cuts through ancient fears. Red lights burn on steel and bone. The stars feel closer than our home. From silent voids they breach the night. Cold logic dressed as endless might. They do not hate, they do not feel. They only harvest, merge and steal. The past awakens, fragile, thin. If they succeed, we never begin. History bends beneath their hand. One moment more, and none will stand. I will not sacrifice the Enterprise. We've made too many compromises already. Too many retreats. They invade our space, and we fall back. They assimilate entire worlds, and we fall back. Not again. The line must be drawn here. As far and no farther. And I will make them pay for what they've done.
Like, this is a banger, like.
Corridors hung with crawling dread, metal whispers of the dead, faces frozen and half alive, trapped between the hive and mind. A queen ascends on wires and grace, with poison words and patient face. She tempts the man I used to be, with promises of certainty. She offers peace without the pain, a world where choice is rendered plain, but perfection forged in silent chains is just another form of slain. I will not sacrifice the Enterprise. We've made too many compromises already,
Oh,
too many retreats. They invade our space, and we fall back. They assimilate entire worlds, and we fall back. Not again. The line must be drawn here,
right.
as far and no farther.
What do we call him?
And we'll make them pay for what they've done.
This would be epic, biblical.
A fragile dream the night still keeps. A rocket waits in silent prayer for courage.
Which one was it that came down? And like when he showed up, like everybody shat themselves. Was it Gabriel or Michael? I can't remember. I suppose this could be any of them, wouldn't it? It could be an Archangel.
I have seen this enemy before,
Fucking
not in metal.
Archangel Fafo. Fuck around and find out.
And I will not let it win.
Archangel Fafo.
Ghosts return, old scars ignite. Vengeance calls into the fight. Every loss, each fallen friend.
Alright, sign this bitch.
Demands a war that never ends. But hands unclenched, the breath is slow. Command is knowing when to let go. To choose the path that hatred fears, and rise above our darkest years. No perfect code, no flawless plan. Outshines the heart of flawed made man. We are the sum of what we choose. And so
Yeah, is it Michael, is it? I can't remember.
there's everything to lose.
Yeah, Archangel Fafo. Oh,
I will not sacrifice the Enterprise. We've made too many compromises already. Too many retreats. They invade our space. And we fall back.
this is a fucking banger, like. It's like 7 minutes long. Absolute beast.
Hear this truth. We were tested. And we refused.
This is called First Contact. I love it, like.
No fear. No flame. But by the courage to remain human.
So yeah, check this out. So they were supposed to hold a summit. Um, they were supposed to hold a summit on the Holocaust regarding the whole 6 million and like loads of other facts, like supposed alleged facts about the Holocaust. Um, so 2026 ARMREG ARMREG. Interesting. Holocaust Academy Summit, the 28th of January, which was supposed to be tomorrow, 2026, on ftjmedia.com. Was it fuck the Jews media.com? ftjmedia.com. Independent, fearless, uncensored, unconstrained, yada yada yada. Tackling the most harmful ideology undermining peace, truth, and freedom worldwide. Yeah, well, that's fairly accurate. Germar Rudolph, in brackets, ARMREG, Holocaust Academy, CODOH, extends an open invitation to all concerned about Holocaust dogmatism. That's a good way to put it. Note, after the intervention by the traditional enemy of free speech, FTJ Media's hosting company turned off all of FTJ Media's servers. Why would, like, is it actually just called fuck the Jews? Because I seriously wouldn't be surprised. We are working on a solution, but this will take some time. We have postponed the summit by 1 day. Okay, so it was supposed to be today and they've postponed it till tomorrow. We'll try again tomorrow. Links will be provided as soon as they become available. So Pruner fucking sent this message into the bear chat. Online censorship has resulted in their postponing of the conference by 1 day. The Jews really don't want this to happen. Stay tuned. And then Bravey Bear is like, how dare you suggest that the Jews control the media? How funny is that? That is so fucking funny. Like, they literally, like, they cannot stand the idea of somebody having like an opinion or like or bringing evidence, like potential evidence, like even if the people that were opposing them got proven wrong by, like, you know, dialectic facts, they're like, no, you're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to hold a meeting about, you know, like the supposed history or anything like that's it's such a blatant giveaway. It's such a blatant, like, obvious fucking it's a self-report is what it is, like, you know. It's a self-report by what would be the by what am I trying to say here? By denying. I mean, like, you say denying because, like, fucking, it's not like they actually have any authority. It's just they have their finger on the button and they have like, you know, the ability to take you down and stuff like that. Like, but it's not actually them who takes you down. It's the people that they run to people in positions of power and go, if you let this happen, you know, they threaten them and they fucking call them anti-Semitic and all this shit. Like, but it's such a self-own. It's such a self-report. Like, if they had any brains whatsoever, they would just try and manipulate it rather than shut it down, rather than stop it from happening, or like, what's the term I'm looking for? Like, you know, they suppress, rather than suppress something like that. If they had any brains, they would combat it. But that's the thing, isn't it? Is like they can't combat it, so they have to suppress it. Like, it's such a fascinating time we live in right now. All of these, like, apocalyptic revealings of certain truths and stuff like that we've all, like, grown up with and assumed were facts in quotes, and now it's all being revealed to be utter bollocks. And like for so long, so many of us have been like, why are things like this? Why are things so fucked up? Like, why do the bad guys have all the power? Like, why, like, where did all the heroes go? Like, where's all these like, you know, where's all the archetypes of the hero? Like, you don't see any like really powerful good people doing really awesome good things. And it's all starting to make sense now, isn't it? Like, it's fucking hilarious to me. Like, watching them squirm, uh, like a fucking bowl of maggots and worms, terrified that a fucking crow is about to fucking just like, you know, peck at them in a bucket for food. Like, because they like, that's essentially all they like. They're sitting ducks. They really are. Like, they're sitting ducks. They've no power apart from soft power, which isn't real power. It's power based on illusion and all this fucking shit. Like, but I hope I'm wrong, but I do see. I not that I do see. I don't see how this doesn't end in a lot of people dying, because people are gonna freak out. You know, like when you have a lot of people who realize that, like, their minds have been poisoned, or like Owen called it a while ago, that like there's gonna come a day where it's gonna be like totally okay to hate on them, and like everyone's just gonna turn on them, just like they have done time and time again throughout history and all. Like, I think he said it on like the stream that I'm catching up on. He's like, where are they gonna run to? And it's funny because I was like saying that to myself. I was like, talking through a load of things before I even caught up on the stream. And I was like mulling over that idea, because I've been, ever since I went to that civic revolution thing, I've been struggling with this idea of like, once you have enough of a awakened, like a mass consciousness, enough people becoming aware of this shit, the idea that like everything's just gonna fix itself and these people are going to like sure, in the legal sense it's going to be like, you hunt them down and like, yeah, have warrants for their arrests, and just like you would with any other criminal, they would, have a day in court, and they would have the opportunity to defend themselves, and we would have to bring before evidence and stuff like that. Like, but then quite like a lot of them will get like the Nuremberg NASA treatment, or a lot of them will get the Diddy or Epstein treatment. Like, some of them will get killed in prison, in quotes, i.e., they'll fake their own death and then disappear to an island somewhere, or Antarctica or some shit. Some of them will get killed like outside the courtroom by like a grieving parent or something. That happens all the fucking time. Like in between, on the way to judgment, somebody smokes their ass. Like, where are they going to run to? Israel? Are they all just going to fuck off to Israel? They won't be able to do that, because then Israel would be either pinned for like, and they already are pinned for like, harboring all these pedophiles and allowing all these crime, like, all the double standard bullshit of like, well, we can have closed borders because we're afraid of the orcs, but the Europeans, the old Europeans, they just have to accept the new order and all this stuff. They're being anti-Semitic and they're being Islamophobic. How dare they? Like, it's like, the more people wake up to this utter fucking nonsense, the more people realize that they've been lied to by a bunch of demon spawn. A lot of people are going to want revenge. A lot of people are going to like, be overcome by bloodlust. Like, do you know what I mean? And like look at me. Like, to me, like, at least I express it through words. At least I express it like in a healthy way. I work out. I talk about it. I'm not gonna fucking like pick up a kitchen knife and go find the nearest Jew and murder his ass. Like, fucking, because I'm not insane. I'm not like, I know that individual isn't actually to blame for all of these meta problems. You think all of these fucking third worlders and shit are gonna fucking have the same impulse control? Like, you think all the current cartels and stuff are gonna use this as as a wonderfully convenient excuse to commit another genocide. Like, this is gonna be a fuck ton of people getting murdered left, right, and center. Like, you're starting to see the beginnings of it with the whole ICE thing, you know? Your one Renee Good and your man Pretty there the other day, and Owen pointed that out. He was like, pretty good, you know? And like, I watched the footage of fucking that Gargamel looking motherfucker get shot in quotes, and I was talking to Demon Hunter about it over the weekend and shit. And like, I haven't seen enough footage, you know. Like, I don't go to these, like, I don't have an X account. I don't go to these sites. I don't go looking for uncensored shit. Because like, I don't feel the need to, like, you know, I think that's a bit morbid to be like, no, I want to see his brains like blown out of his head so I know damn sure somebody died. But one of the first things I thought of was like, actually that's not true. Like, I one of the first things I was like, okay, if you see it from this angle and you see it from that angle, from the first angle, you could think that like he tried to pull a gun and then somebody shot him. But then the second angle I saw, it was almost like inarguable, blatantly obvious that one of the ICE agents just takes out his fucking sidearm and like dumps 9 rounds into the guy, and like the first round he fires, they all scatter. But then Demon Hunter's missus raised a very good point. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, don't ever forget that like all of this is just for show. All of this is like specifically designed to get people to react. Like, do you know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, I mean, that's a really good point. I mean, like, how, unless you did go and look for the uncensored material, if there is any or whatever, like, you know, fucking AI and all this shit these days, how do you know that anyone even got killed? How do you know that that wasn't just like totally faked? You know? But then raises the question of like, you know, like the Charlie Kirk thing and stuff like that. It's like, you know, do you pay all these people? Are they all actors? Like, you know, surely somebody would blow the whistle on that shit or something. Like, it's fascinating. It's fucking fascinating. It's gonna be really, like, we're not even out of January yet, and like loads of shit has happened. And I felt like that, what, in like 2020 or something. A few years ago there was a year like that like just started off with a bang. You know, people getting killed, mad shit happening, things being revealed, like all this fucking stuff. Like, I really wouldn't be surprised if 2026, like the next 4 years, you know, big style, the next 4 years, because we're like, they've been talking about the 2030 plan for what, 10 years now, 15 years now. They've been talking about Ireland 2030, Europe 2030, and all this fucking shit. Like, you know, it's a big year for them. 2030, 23 is supposed to be like spiritual growth and stuff like that. So like, I don't know, like, it's fascinating. Anyway, fuck it.
I hope you've enjoyed today's painting, Goo. I enjoyed painting for you. And fucking philosophizing and talking a load of shite.
I'm very satisfied with Archangel Fafo.
If you haven't paid for painting, Goo,
It's good shit.
pay for painting, Goo.
I'm very happy.
Or you have no honor. And your ancestors will shame you from the great beyond and turn in their grave and show you their ass. And fart. I hope you've enjoyed today's painting. I enjoyed painting for you. And fucking philosophizing and talking a load of shit. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. If you haven't paid for painting, pay for painting, go. Or you have no honor. And your ancestors will shame you from the great beyond.
I don't know if anyone died, but to play the devil's advocate, there's a chance that Pretty's gun discharged unintentionally as one agent tried to remove it, thus resulting in the outcome we saw, in quotes. But it is indeed being pushed intentionally. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, The only gunshot the first gunshot you hear is your man that pulls the sidearm out and just fucking domes him. But like, whatever, you know.
I hope you've enjoyed today's painting, Goo.
It's all become a fucking really bad Netflix series.
Philosophizing and talking a load of shit.
Right. You know what to do. Pay for painting Goo if you have any honor.
You enjoy the rest
Be good, be true, and be beautiful.
of painting, Goo.
And I will see you tomorrow. Same timer, same pricer, same high octane painting Goo energy.
Beyond and turn in their grave and shit.
God bless and sayonara. And smash that right button, Rick. It has insulted your ancestors. Play Grabbler games, get Grabbler reactions. Yeah,
I
exactly.
hope you've enjoyed today's
Exactly.
painting, Goo.
Let the snake eat itself.
Painting for you.
We have better things to do.
Fucking philosophizing and talking a load of shit.